How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, I want to show you my new shirt, first of all. I'm going to step up for this one and crouch down. Let's see if I can get it all in the picture. I don't know. I have to... I can't get it. Anyway, conspiracy theory expert asked me anything. And if I turn around on the back, and I can't see what's on the back, there's all kinds of stuff on there. So I'm going to guess that maybe you can see it. And I'll have Kathy take a picture of the back of the shirt for me. 9/11, JFK, Flight 880, you name it, crop circles. For all I know, the Lincoln assassination. It's a huge list in the back of the shirt. Got this on eBay, couldn't resist it. And no, Kathy duck punched me. I've got another one of these things in my face. I don't know if it's a bite or what the hell, but it's driving me crazy, and I broke it open. This video I'm going to call Slowly I Turned, because I felt like I was in a Abbott and Costello movie yesterday. I'm sitting there playing my game. I'll show you the game in a minute. And Martinez is one of these towns, 5 o'clock, they roll up the sidewalks. Once the event was over, which I didn't get to film thanks to Kathy and Patty being late, in August, I'm going to make sure that we're there. They have another event in August. Then we're going to go down to film one in Niles and one in Livermore. Got an antique show and a wine festival there. So I'm sitting there playing my game, and I'll tell you what happened in a minute. Now, I got this thing here. This is the Mikey mic. Because people complained that they could not hear the George Noory interview. No, I don't understand this, because I was there. I could hear every word on my iPad when I got home. I could hear every word on my iMac. This is the little Mikey mic. This is my Blue microphone, which you can see blue right there. And has a little instruction manual. Here's your guide. And a little bag to put the Mikey in. And there's an optional thing, not available from Mikey, but you get a little furry cover to keep wind out. But this little bag to put the Mikey in. So I went and bought this so that people could not say they couldn't hear me. Not that some don't want to hear me. Some don't want to hear me, period. So anyway, I will have the lightning adapter for this on the first when we go out from the Apple store. Kathy did not do a video yesterday because she had to go to Nordstrom. She's having blood work done Monday. They do sugar tests every month. Excuse me. And unfortunately, I got to send this back. The little plastic piece came off, not through my doing, and this has to be returned, and then I have to order a new one. That's the weakest point of the iographer. The little ring where you put your 35mm lens. I'm going to have to talk to iographer about that. Anyway, I'm playing my game, and I can't show you the game because the video is being processed that I just sent to YouTube. So I'll have to show you another, but it's a great game. You fight people, and you fight other players. It's like the Microsoft games and stuff like that. But I'm sitting there playing my little game. It's called Dominations. No, and it's not about bondage. You're just playing other players, and you enter leagues, and you get coins, and you get crowns, and not the Imperial Margarine crown. And they're getting rid of the clothes up, and while I was doing one of the videos, the guy from Starbucks comes up and starts rolling up the chairs, which kind of startled the hell out of me. And this guy walks up to me. Now, he reminded me, frankly, they look like some of the, I don't know if they're photoshopped or not, but pictures done by Open Lines Jerry of Dr. Clueless. Kid was about 22 years old. Brown shirts, brown pants, and I'm tapping away at the screen because I'm building my units. I'm building my, got my caravans loading up gold, and I've got the farms loading up food, and trying to, if you let go of the game for a while, and I've got a gap in my lines, which I finally managed to fix. by upgrading, you get attacked. So this guy walks over to me and he says, "Excuse me, sir." And I've never seen him before in my life. Oddly enough, I saw the other guy later who was with him, but not this guy. And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Do you know where the CVS pharmacy is?" Well, there have been so many chains with Payless and Thrifty and one pharmacy buying the other, pharmacies going out of business. I can't keep track of them. I said, "No, I don't." Then he said, "Do you know where the Safeway is?" I said, "Yeah, it's up there in Alhambra, about 3 miles. I was just there the night before." He said, "Thank you." Walks away. And play my game some more. The guy comes back. I'm kind of like, "Oh, God, what now?" And he says, "Excuse me, sir." And I said, "Hey, guy, I'm trying to relax here. I've had a rough day. Let me play my game in peace, please." Okay. So, I wasn't being mean about it or anything. I just really didn't really bother. I want to have a few minutes of peace and quiet before I wander home. Because Starbucks closes at 7 on Saturday, and they were rolling up the place. I would get a few minutes of Wi-Fi time and finish my game so I can get home before somebody attacks me in the 4 blocks I got to walk back. All of a sudden, behind my ear, this black guy, young black guy, yelling at the guy at the top of his lungs, "You see what you did? I told you, you're always getting into trouble, da-da-da-da-da-da." And I'm going, what in the hell is this? Now, I could have filmed this, but I didn't because of the private argument. And I could tell the guy wasn't totally all there. It was just kind of strange. But this is what happens in the streets of Martinez, because you get a lot of homeless people, a lot of strange people at night, and be quiet, Doctor Who, and pal poop. I know what you're going to say. And they come out of the woodwork when the place starts to go dusk. This is why I like doing stuff in my apartment. Nobody's going to come up to me except for Kathy. And I can deal with Kathy. And no, I'm not going to hit her. So don't even say that. By the way, she told me the reason why she didn't smile. I'd forgotten about this. Some time ago, she had a small stroke and it affected her mouth. But I still try to get her to smile because it makes me smile when she smiles. I do love her, no matter what you clowns think on Belgab. So you never know where you're going to run into strange things, strange people. Just sitting there, not even doing anything, not even talking to anybody, just sipping your water and playing a game. This is why we got Prius. Why I don't like to ride the bus. You got weird people on the bus, too. Okay, I am done for the night, except I got one thing to say. Area 51 drone, answer your phone or your computer. Thank you. Because I got him mad at me, and I keep calling and calling. He doesn't answer his phone. Then he said he's not mad at me, but he doesn't answer his phone. So maybe that will give him a hint. Oh, yeah. I had an idea. And, of course, the haters on Belgab will say I'm mooching or whatever, sponging, whatever word they use. I don't really care. I know what they feel. I know they're wrong. But open lines, Jerry, and hi, Jerry, and thank you for your efforts on my behalf to show the Nori video and other videos. And I wish the hell I'd gotten the Dr. Pearl video. I did, but I wish I'd gotten a full interview, and I'm going to do my damnedest. I wrote, by the way, his people, and then they said they will forward it to their management department. So I guess eventually it will get forwarded to Dr. Pearl. I don't know. But I'm going to try to track the guy down the next time he appears in the Bay Area, and I'm try to see him in person. People like when I shout out who they are on my videos. So here's what I'm going to do. And it's subject to a couple of restrictions. I will let any anti-Art Bell or George Norrie or Tommy Danheiser or me or Kathy or anyone associated with me, Kathy, or our respective families be shouted out. I will not let anything obscene be shouted out or derogatory. But if you'd like your handle shouted out or someone you know in one of my videos, you can go to my the guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal Forum at bordos.com and donate $5. And it doesn't go to me, doesn't go for equipment, doesn't go for books. I bought this book out of the money I got in the mail, bought the blue microphone, and I gave Kathy and Patty $10 a piece for gas yesterday. And that's part of the reason Kathy and I had a little tiff on Friday night, because she thinks she's it's her due. And I told her, I'm not required to give you anything. No one is. We do it because we know you need it. But you act like it's a demand, like you're the royal, you're the queen or something, and I'm your poor subject, and I am your poor subject. But I'm obligated. I am obligated. I can't think of the right word, but she expects it. And I've been telling this for years. If I give you money for movies or lunch or take you out to dinner or anything, it's because I want to. Makes you happy or need the money, but I don't have to. I could quite easily put the money in my pocket. I could also quite easily never said a word that I got a check in the mail and not giving her a dime. But I wouldn't do that because I know she needs to move. So I gave her 10 more bucks for gas. Gave Patty $10 for gas because Patty, driving the clunker she drives, doesn't get that I don't always have the money at hand, and I may have to wait till the first of the month. But Patty was making a big bitch about it to Kathy. Why didn't I get $10 of gas? So I went to the bank, and Kathy was talking to me, and I took my stuff out of my bag, and I forgot my wallet. So I go to the bank, and I don't get my money out of the bank without my wallet. So they know me. So I got $10, gave $5 to Kathy. No, wait a minute. I got $20. Hold on. I'm forgetting something. $5 was for my sandwich Friday. I got $10 for Kathy and $10 for Patty. And I gave each of them $10 for gas. And after this guy wandered off and the yelling and screaming, I just packed everything up and said, we get out of here before something else weird happens. So I walked the 4.5, 5 blocks home from Starbucks, went upstairs, unloaded my groceries that I had with me, and put some food out for the cats, and went downstairs and fed Mama Cat and Kitten and Orangey wet food. Orangey was very hungry, so I was happy to see him. I hadn't seen him in a while. And then went upstairs and played my game until I passed out. And Friday night, Jerry asked if I was going to call Nori. I intended to. About 9:15, my hand fell away from the iPad, and my head was already on the pillow, and I went, and that was the end of me till 4 in the morning. I was gone, so I'll have to call Nori open lines. And by the way, I'll be listening tomorrow to the Operation Jade, or whatever the heck it's called, episode of Coast to Coast, and be doing a video on that. And also the lady on there before that, Steve Quill, that's who was on. I'm rather bored of the subject of giants, so I wanted to call into him. I tried to call into him and ask him a question about these giants, and I couldn't get through. The line was either, I don't know what it is with Coast. The line rings 50, 60 times, and no one picks up, and then they cut you off, or it's busy. There's no middle ground. I called Art twice. I got through right away. Coast is different, but I don't know why they let it ring incessantly and not pick up. It's kind of annoying. And she had said that she was abused by her mother at 3 and raped by her uncle. And she said one thing that's very clear and very true. No one who's not been subjected to parental abuse or family abuse or spousal abuse can have any idea what it's like. And she said she didn't talk about it till she was 40. So these people that, make light of it and make nasty comments about it, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. It affects you for the rest of your life. It affects what you do, what you decide to do, what you decide not to do. Because there are times when you're growing up, you don't know what to do. You can't just leave the house unless you run away from home. You're not an adult yet. And you're considered a runaway under the law. And they may or may not go and look for you. They went and looked for me all over when I used to run away. I was running away from terror. and from an abusive father, and a mother who wasn't abusive when she was young, but she got that way after my dad died. I don't know, bitter woman, I guess. I don't know. I feel sorry for the woman, really. I wish she had been the loving mother, the caring mother that she was at times, and other times she just was horrible. And you could ask Maroni about that, or my friend Paul, or Kathy, or other people that knew her. Her friends who came by, they saw it occasionally too. My mother went in a tirade one day when I was there to take her to the hospital. 2-hour tirade at me, and her friend just kind of sat there and tried to ignore it. Put up a lot of crap with my mother. And you guys have no idea what it was like. All right, I don't want to get into that, but she was a guest on there, and I'm going to comment on her commentary too. So that Operation Jade, I can't remember the exact title right now. I'll be doing a video on that tomorrow. Okay, I am going to go and play my game and go out and sip my coffee. And it's not that hot in here. It's only 70. No, my good Lord, it's 60. No, it's, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. It's 74 degrees and it doesn't feel that hot. And one thing that's interesting, my Gulf Whale clock, is of all the clocks I bought, it's the best clock. It keeps going and going until the battery dies out, but it doesn't die like some clocks I've had. And tomorrow I will start doing some cleaning in here. I've been just kind of lazy. Yes, I can be lazy. I'm not the lazy person you call me to make fun of me. And, oh yeah, Paul told me one thing before I get done here. He said that he had a friend who, like me, has arthritis, and Kathy had arthritis, and he suggested I take cod liver pills, but these are pills where they're enclosed. You don't taste the nasty cod liver that you see in the movies. They give you a spoon, and it tastes like you're eating a liver of a whale or something. It's horrible. So he said his friend took that for a period of time. I can't remember how long, maybe 2 weeks, and a lot of the arthritis pain in his joints and fingers and hands went away. So I'm going to try that. And Tuesday I go to the dentist. One of my teeth is infected, which is probably why I keep getting these recurring sinus infections. I have 2 teeth left in the back. None of my teeth in the front have caused me any problems, but all the back teeth have caused me problems. So I'm going to tell the doctor, yank them both. And hopefully that will stop the sinus infections. Even my ear, nose, and throat doctors saw the tooth, said, your tooth's rotten. So it's time for it to go. And he looked at it right away. And I didn't know, just having a lot of pain. I've been having ear infection and everything else. So if you don't see me for a couple of days, I don't know at this juncture how I'll be affected by having 2 teeth pulled out at once. So I may not do any videos for a couple of days. Depends on how I feel. Other times I had a tooth pulled, I'm ready to go in 4 hours, but I don't know. Okay. I hope you have a great evening and a great week. And have a lot of fun. And I'll be back when I'm back. Oh, and I didn't cover this up, by the way. Oops, wrong side. I didn't cover this up because Kathy fell yesterday trying to help me off the couch. She stepped on something and lost her balance and cut herself on my vacuum cleaner. So I had to use all the Neosporin I had to take care of the wound. Her wound cut her leg open and bled, and I put gauze on it and did the best I could. And I haven't had time to call her, ask her how she's doing because everything else is going on. I'll do that when I get done with this. Okay, Free Art Bell, Free Art Bell's Bumper Music, Free Kathy, Free the Duck, Free Area 51 drone if he ever answers the phone, Free Open Lines Jerry, Free Military Justice, and remember, $5 to the Kathy Moving Fund does not go to me if you want me to do a shout out of my videos. And this is the guy from Pittsburgh saying, I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.